here we go. Our first guest has something nice to say about almost no one. That's right. He will be appearing at Caesars in Atlantic City, April 20th through the 23rd. Do us a favor, please welcome back to the program, Mr. Warmth, Don Rickles. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Hi, Don. How you doing?
Not too good.
What's the problem?
Well, I was watching out those guys outside getting a stroke. Running around like maniacs. I used to do that when I was 12.
Would you like to go out and play with them later?
Would you like to call the paramedics?
Well, I just thought maybe go out and take a couple of shots, take some foul shots.
I got a lot on my mind. You have nothing on your mind. Go out there and play.
That's right.
Run around with those guys. That's their whole life. They turn around, and then the owners of the Knicks say, here's $5. Dribble around for a half hour.
Now, you celebrated a landmark in your life, 30 years of marriage.
Right.
To your lovely wife, Barbara. Diana. Barbara.
Diana. Diana was the other broad.
No.
No, Barbara, 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's a wonderful
story.
story.
That's what she said. She said that. Last night, we were laying in bed, and she went, you're not going to do that, are you? My goodness. But we've had a great life together. Just keep giving them the jewelry, and they keep laying there.
Now,
Hey, what is this, a rally?
Well, kind of.
You get that kind of an audience. Yeah, I saw a couple of those clowns in the back going,
They're not clowns. There are people who have come here to see me.
Hey, I come here once a night. They're clowns. You're here every night, hoping and praying you catch on. Don't worry about it.
Now, Don, I've met your wife, Barbara.
Try to remember her name.
Well, it's Barbara.
You fooled around with her enough. You ought to remember her name.
She seems like a delightful woman, and again, I was taken by... You know, people have, I think, an impression of you of being a big, kind of loud guy, always working, making the smart remarks.
I do that.
Yeah. But your wife couldn't be more refined, more lovely, more elegant.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
She's a Valium. Oh, I'm sorry. I used a big word. I'm sorry. I said Valium, and the whole audience went, look that up, Lou. Look that up.
But now you took like a trip to commemorate the 30th anniversary.
We went to, for 4 weeks, we went to the Far East with Bob Newhart and his wife.
Oh, my God.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And, but they're good. They carry the luggage and do what they're told. And we went, and the most, well, Hong Kong and Singapore, you know.
What was that like?
Well, a lot of Chinese. But, a lot of guys walking around saying, we're Jewish, can we get an eye job?
Uh-huh.
Hey, folks, I'm on a roll. But, the most interesting...
She's waiting to get into the game. She got her mind on other things. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Shut up, Dave. Anyway, hey, I can say it. What could he do to me? Take my name? What could he do? Anyway, Dave, so Beijing, you've never been to China,
No, I've never been to Beijing.
Have you been out of the house at all?
No, not recently. I have not.
You're a real loner since I've known you. You sit up there in Connecticut behind the bushes going, anybody find me?
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Either that or you're out on Connecticut Highway going, I'm doing 180.
No,
and the big Irish cop comes, okay, curly head, pull over.
No, I don't do that anymore. I learned my lesson. I don't do that.
Well,
I obey all posted speed limits.
Wonderful. Here's a cookie. What do I care?
Hey, Don, guess what? We have to do a commercial.
Okay.
So now, sit here for a couple of minutes, gather yourself, and we'll come back and we'll chat some more, okay?
Oh, delightful. Delightful.
You don't need to use that tone.
You are dull. You are dull.
Why do you use that tone with
Because
me?
I'm fed up already.
Oh, you shouldn't be. You've only been out here 4 minutes.
Well, it seems like a year. I got to get back to China. What are you doing? Warming up your car?
No, he's with us.
Oh, I thought he was going bananas. This guy's on the corner.
He's fine. He's giving us a little signal. we're running a little late now.
Running a little late now.
So we have to get to a commercial.
And we got to talk about my movie and my career. Yours is going,
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
What were we talking about here? We're talking about your trip to China. The movie in Las Vegas. Your
yeah.
Casino.
Yeah, we were there for 18 weeks with Robert De Niro. That was like being alone.
Yeah. And what do you mean by that exactly?
Well, Bob is he's sort of a laid-back guy.
How did you get into this film?
I begged. Mm-hmm. No, Martin Scorsese, who was a wonderful
Martin
guy.
Scorsese, a fine film director.
Wonderful director.
Yeah.
Kind of director that says, I was good, that's a print. And twice I made out the papers to have him committed, but he won't go. But he's a marvelous director and a lot of fun.
Raging Bull.
Yeah, I did a lot of
Yeah,
things.
one of the great films of the 19th century.
What are you, Walter
20th century.
Cronkite? What are you doing?
Just trying to help out wherever I
Practicing
can.
a radio voice. You got plans or something? Yes, sir. And tonight, they're really attacking the one coming. On the border. I don't want to do my impressions.
Yeah,
Listen,
I understand. Sure.
but it's Robert De Niro.
So
and
how'd you get in the film? Now, are you like just an extra? You walk through with a servant drinks. You play like a waiter or something?
No, I was cleaning the toilets in downtown L.A.
That's what I'm thinking.
With a mop.
Yeah.
And Scorsese walked in and says, drop the mop, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, I went over to
Who
the
had the
hotel.
club sandwich, that kind of thing? Is that what you're doing
When
in the
do I
film?
talk? I mean, you're the host. So far, I'm fighting to get in my name. It became like a pep rally. I'm trying to talk. I'm not running for governor. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So you're in the movie.
But I do have some stuff on me. No, that's another story. Anyway, I went over to the Bel Air Hotel to meet Robert De Niro.
Right.
That was the first step. You had to meet De Niro. If you get by De Niro, then you meet Scorsese.
So your friend, I see. So
See, they call you up, and Marty knew all about me, and he wanted to meet me. And I walked over.
he
and I
did.
said,
He knew all about you.
Yeah. What is this, a playback? Let's see if I got a tape on my can here or something.
Just sit down and tell the story.
Don't get hot. Don't get hot. Pull yourself together.
All right.
Have
I'm
respect
fine.
for the elder.
Okay, I'm fine.
So now I go over to the suite. And,
All right.
and if you know Bob, he's in the corner in the closet. You know, one of those kind of guys. Bob, would you come out? I'd like to meet you. And he came out and said, Bob De Niro, Don Rickles. Hey. And then I watched a fly die in his face. Then I said, Bob, I'm here to discuss Casino with you. This big film with Joe Pesci and Sharon Stone.
It's all about Las Vegas, the inner workings of that, the casinos.
The mob days in the 70s and 60s,
right. Very
which
exciting
I lived
film.
through. Which I...
You actually worked out there then, didn't you?
That's correct.
Yeah.
He won a prize. You've just won 2 weeks in Laughlin. You ever been there?
Yeah, I know. Down on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Laughlin.
Just sit in a ferry boat and go, gee, man, my shoes are wet. Anyway, so I went in there and I said, Bob, it's really nice meeting you. He said, you know, I have an earache. And I left. But he's a great guy. And then I met Scorsese the next day and went up to his hotel.
So is it a big part, Don? Are we going to see you? Is it going to be in and out and that's it?
Does the Academy Awards mean anything to you?
Well, yeah, kind of. Kind of does.
I must say, I was not here. I was in Hong Kong and Singapore, and I heard good things about it.
You're living
really
a charmed life then.
I really did. I heard Larry King had mentioned, about the show, and then I went on with my business and tried to get over it. But, no, I hear you did a wonderful job.
Well,
really
good.
did.
Let's just keep it that way.
Okay, fine. Why, did something go wrong?
No, everything was fine.
Okay, fine.
Now,
so anyway, I met Scorsese, who's...
trouble with the valet parking. They lost my car.
I see. Who cares?
Yeah, I know.
But you don't go in a limo. Knowing you said, bring up that Chevy, the one with the bad clutch. I know you. You're not a spender. You've never been. I had dinner with you in L.A.
That's right.
And you said, do we chip in? That was embarrassing. I mean...
I just wanted to, if I could help, something.
Anyway, the picture is going to how Pesci is
How
wonderful.
big is your part in the movie, seriously?
Well, when you see it.
Are you like a co-star?
You got $750.
You're not like an extra. Are you like an extra?
I'm not an extra.
Do you
I
have
stand in the
lines?
back.
Do you have lines in the movie?
No, I don't have lines. No, I don't have lines. I just stand there and I wet my pants. What do you think I do? I stand like this. Of course I have lines.
So they really were then. They really must have been
It's a talkie,
familiar
It's a
with your
talkie.
work.
It's a
Yeah, I
talkie.
know. I understand that.
Norma Desmond comes in at the end and faints. What the hell you think we're doing here?
Well, I don't know.
It's a big movie.
You said come by.
It's a big movie, and you're starting to steam me, Letterman. You're starting to steam me.
Just come in and ask if we need any more ice.
I came out here with a good attitude. Now you're steaming me. And like a jerk, I'm sitting here. Why? Oh, I'm starting to get a rabies attack. Remember those acts? See the duck? Those acts in Vegas. See my fly.
Hey, you know, we're running a little late here.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah,
I'll
I
catch
know.
the train.
No.
Okay.
You're going to be in Atlantic City April 20th through the 23rd?
Right.
All right, good for you. Nice to see you. You look terrific, Don.
Why, you heard something bad?
No, I didn't. I haven't seen you in a while, and it's a compliment. You look great.
Dave, I'd say the truth. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Do something.
All right. Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.